I'm Tory Savage. I'm the fourth great-grandson of Joseph and Emma. I descend from Alexander, their son, who had a daughter named Coral. I've always known about Joseph Smith. I've always known that I ascended from Joseph and Emma, but I never really knew what that meant to me or to my family until I started praying about it. I came to know through prayer and scripture study that Joseph Smith, and he was the prophet as well. At church, he was always Joseph Smith the prophet, and at home he was your great-great-great-great-grandfather. So it was both. Yeah, there's going to be, being the fourth great-grandson of Joseph Smith, there is a different perspective. You read in the Doctrine and Covenants and you hear his name every single week in church, every single day when you study the scriptures. Being a descendant of Joseph Smith definitely changes perspective on things. It still was the same, though, to know that he's truly a prophet, and it was literally through prayer and study I came to know, just like anybody else could. I think everybody talks about their history. I've heard many times in sacrament meeting talks about people telling their great stories of their ancestors crossing the Great Plains of the William Martin Handcart Company, and that's actually when I came to realization that it's okay for me to share the story of Joseph Smith with others, whether they're members or not. And so yeah, it does. It's a very neat history and a very neat story to tell others. When I'm talking with other people and telling them about my relationship with Joseph and Emma, I'll tell them all kinds of stories. I try to stick to the ones that maybe other people might not know too much about. Maybe the relationship between Joseph and Emma, a little bit about Emma and her life in Nauvoo after Joseph died. A lot of people want to know about that kind of stuff, and that's what usually is interesting to others as well. And there's deep testimony that's built through those great stories.